Chicago is one of the deadliest cities in America, and a new report shows that July 4th is usually the deadliest weekend. This past Memorial Day weekend, 69 people were shot in that city. That is nearly one per hour. For his take on why Chicago stands out in a worrisome way, Arizona Border Sheriff Joe Arpaio is with me now. Sheriff, welcome back. Why is Chicago struggling with citizens, often children, being shot and killed in a way that stands out as worse than almost any other American city right now?
Well, you know, that's a sad situation. I have to go back in my history. I was a federal narcotics agent in the late 50s, working undercover with gangbangers, drugs, and so on, but we never had the violence in those days. Now here we are with all the violence. I attribute that to lack of the proper law enforcement. Also releasing people from jails. Many of these people should be put in jail for long periods of time or even short periods of time. So you have the summer coming, everybody's out on the streets, the drug dealers are out there, guns are being used to kill people, innocent people, and I'm wondering why the president, since his former assistants, the mayor now, why don't they call out the troops, send a message out, and start locking everybody up in that area?
Well, it must be a financial issue as well, because I'm looking at a statement from the head of Chicago's police union saying we have an Orlando every month in Chicago, and no one seems to raise an eyebrow. So I'm assuming that has to do with he feels like he either can't have the people on overtime that he needs, or he just can't get the staff that he needs. But it implies some fiscal mismatch as well.
Money should never be a problem when you're talking about what's going on and people's lives are in danger. Why should we even be talking about money? There seems to be more money going after cops, or war on cops, than there is on the bad guys. And that's unfortunate in the environment we are living in now.
So, Sheriff, let me ask you, shifting gears and going towards your current backyard. The U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch and former President Bill Clinton had this meeting that we've been talking about a lot today, this private meeting on a jet at the Phoenix airport. The reporter who broke the story said the meeting seemed pre-planned. So this is his comment, and I want to get your take from a security standpoint. So here's the reporter.
She, as a matter of fact, landed on time. He and his entourage were running late, according to my sources. They then make the decision, they meaning the president's team, former president's team, they wait for her to land. She arrives. Some people step off of her plane. The former president steps into her plane. They then speak for 30 minutes privately. The FBI there on the tarmac instructing everybody around, no photos, no pictures, no cell phones.
So from what you know, Sheriff, of this airport, do you think the meeting was pre-planned?
Oh, yeah, you know, great coordination. Got to give them credit for that. I have to go back to my Lynch situation in 2010 when Holder, former Attorney General, held a big press conference with all the top federal guys saying he's going after me and he expects good results. Was he trying to influence a grand jury? And that's ethically not good to do or say, and the grand jury came up with nothing. So all these attorney generals seem to be sticking their nose or talking when they should not be talking.
And we know that former President Bill Clinton was part of Loretta Lynch's career trajectory. Arguably, she would have gotten to where she got to anyway, but he was part of putting her in her current role way back in 1999, put one of the first steps down for her. So it does perhaps remind her of his influence, and some see it as intimidation. Sheriff Joe Arpaio, thank you so much for the time. Glad you're here.
Thank you.